Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audibletrial.com/The Jig Is Up. Over 180,000 titles for you to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or your MP3 player, like an old school cat. But anyway, Shaady, drop that beat.
SoundCloud music.
And of course,
Ninth one of the world, huh?
All right, and welcome back. This is the place where nothing is safe. This is episode 12 of the Jig Is Up podcast.
We climbing up there, y'all.
Climbing up. We're in the preteens now.
Preteen.
This show's about to start hitting puberty soon. Well, anyway, it's your host, Yours Marco, and I'm with.
It's your boy M Easy.
It's Zach,
It's your girl Nessa.
aka
Blade your mommy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You gotta drop
You
the
gotta
handle.
drop
drop
the
my handle.
How
AKA.
else,
You gotta drop the
these
handle.
niggas is gonna look for you? You know.
You gotta
what I'm saying?
Well,
On the
I actually have
internet.
a 1 after it, so that sounds weird. Blade your mommy one.
But I do put
Blazing
that I do
underscore
put that
mommy
one
one.
on
This
the
is
description
true.
too.
Yes, you do.
This is true.
So I pay attention to that little detail for
Hey,
you.
I've been having Blade your mommy for a long ass time. Oh, did you get my message or my that we've been Facebook friends for 7 years now?
Yeah,
That's
I got
crazy.
that. That's crazy.
but
Time
y'all been
flies.
real friends
Yeah.
for like over 10
Over
Yeah.
10 years. Dang, known this woman
That's
for a
retarded,
decade now.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
time.
crazy.
Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun.
Two more
Yup.
years, Marco.
I
It'll
know,
be a
2 years.
decade, bro.
That's dope.
2 more
That's
years.
hella
That's
dope.
crazy. We're not even going to talk about that. Me and Kmart are never going to talk about it. We go back since high school.
Stop.
But anyway, welcome back. If you listened before, and welcome if you haven't heard us before. Like I said, it's the Jig Is Up podcast. We like to talk about any and everything with a lot of passion behind us. That's what we are. That's what we do. And we usually start up the show with a warm-up section. So anyone wants to go first on the warm-ups, anything that's on their minds beforehand. Any volunteers? Any volunteers?
Shit.
All right, Mr. All, Zach about to kick it
Well,
off.
I ain't got nothing deep or insightful this time, this episode, but
Uh-huh.
what I've been seeing, and like I said, you know me, I got like Twitter. That's about it. But you know, I still be doing my little lurking on IG and shit like that. But dude, what is up with this puppy dog fucking filter?
Oh,
like-
that
Oh,
shit.
Snapchat,
Like,
Yeah.
just stop. Like, all these females I do, it's not cute. Like, okay, I seen it one time. All right, that's cool. But, dude, now I'm seeing it. It's just, like, flooding the timeline. That shit is
Man,
not
that
cute
shit is
at
retarded.
all.
That shit is dubbed the thought filter now.
The
Yeah.
thought
It's the
filter?
thought filter
Hashtag.
now. If a chick, like, you see a chick on Snapchat, that's the thought filter. I'm not saying necessarily that makes her a thought, but I'm just saying, like, you're kind of doing thought things. But hey, you know, I'm not slut shaming you.
It's just
doing
so
your thought things,
it's
'cause
just
she's
so
so thoughtful.
overkill. It's like someone does it, okay, that's cool. But now, like, 10 of your posts is that shit. Like,
Yeah.
of you different pictures with your tongue out. Then it has a little video with it now.
Oh,
And-
man, I'll be lurking on some, like, you know, strippers I follow on Snapchat because, you know, they're fun to follow.
I bet
And, man,
they
they
are.
stay,
I'm
and
sure.
they stay lit with the fucking dog filter. Like, every other post is a dog filter. You know
And
what I
that
mean?
shit kind of hot though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
You know.
gonna need them to have that in real life.
What?
A mask, you know, roll.
Man, that's gonna be a Halloween costume, no
Yeah.
doubt. I'm gonna see a whole
Yeah.
bunch of
Oh,
chicks
yeah,
on
for
Halloween
sure.
with that puppy face filter, and yeah, it's gonna be a very, very huge epidemic during Halloween. So you're warned, fellas. So if you see a chick with that, don't respect her.
What?
Nah, I'm just fucking
He
around.
said-
Just
Well,
joking.
I've
I'm just
never-
fucking
I've
around.
never used it,
Respect
but-
every woman.
Yeah.
A woman. Respect women. Not
I
thoughts.
Said nah.
Only the ones that want to be respected.
Nah, but it's
Nah.
all jokes, so it contains some half truths. So you can, you know, take it how you ever want to take it. Anyone else? No. All right. Oh.
Nessa look
Well,
like
no,
she
I
wanna
don't-
say
no.
something.
No, I don't
No,
really
she
have
don't have a
anything,
warm-up.
but you know, I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
I won't be here again next week because I'm
You don't
going
do
back
that.
to H Town.
Sunday.
Damn, man.
Now can I get an encore? Nessa want more. She going back to Houston, y'all, H Town.
And a
You know it's
motor,
you know it's
ayy.
flooded over there, right?
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to like
it gonna
clear
subside?
up this week. Yeah, but I guess
Alright.
it happens like every year. I heard.
so you're just gonna come back and flood some more shit, huh?
No, it's not.
Keeping it real wavy, huh?
Hashtag raging waters.
Hey, fellas, get your canoes ready, get
You
your
stupid.
floats. You know what I mean? You're
No.
gonna be
He
swimming.
said your floats.
Get your life jacket.
Get your donuts.
Get your life
Oh
jacket.
no,
Surfboards?
Oh,
Nah, no
oh.
surfboarding over here.
no
Nope.
surfboarding.
You're not graining on that wood?
No, nope.
Use a lie?
Mm-mm.
But
From
why not?
hell.
I'm just going to party with my girl Sheena for her birthday, and that's
Hi,
it.
Sheena. Hey, big
Hey,
man.
Hey,
Aw,
Sheena.
Hey,
Sheena.
Sheena, that was Marco.
Yeah, I said it.
Oh.
2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. What you want to do?
What?
Take it to the stage.
Right.
That's a house party reference for all you youngins.
Straight up.
But anyway, I'll kick off my warm up. You know, just recently, I usually go on my daily routine. Just around this time, we record on Thursdays. So on Thursdays, I hit up the gym, do a little yoga, maybe some cardio work, maybe some calisthenics. But I felt like what, I'm gonna go to the movie. The movie's like right there, outside the gym. So I went to see Barbershop, the next cut, or I don't know, Barbershop 3, pretty much.
Mhm.
Right.
And my initial thoughts for that movie, and I'm not saying because I'm a prisoner of the moment, but I'm just saying from a person who watched a couple of Ice Cube comedic performances
Yeah.
and who have seen all 3 Barbershops now, I will say Barbershop 3 is the best one out of the trilogy.
Mm.
And with that being said, a trilogy is very hard to master.
Very.
It's
Yes.
very, very difficult to master. Not too many trilogies have done that. You could arguably say Star Wars trilogy from episode
4, 5,
Four.
and 6.
4, 5, no, yeah, 6. Episode 6. Return of the Jedi. Okay, so episode 6, episode 5, episode 4. New Hope, right? Okay, from New Hope
Yeah.
to Empire Strike Back and Return of the Jedi. Some people could arguably say that the Nolan trilogy was up there. You know what I mean? Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, but Dark Knight Rises it's a hung jury. Definitely the Godfather. It was hard to do that. Godfather 3 had no fucking chances of topping Godfather 2.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. For real.
so let's forget about that. But yeah, I'm not saying Barbershop trilogies up in as epic as those, but in that right, I think you have to respect it. And from the performance of everyone, the cast members, the storylines, it was a great movie to watch it, and I do appreciate the social commentary from the movie as well as the humor. So that's just like my mini review, and they touch on a lot of different subjects. Of course, the main one is the violence in Southside Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And not only Chicago goes through violence, every other hood in America goes through that type of violence as
Right.
well. So it's an eye-opening experience. I would definitely say Barbershop 3 did what Chirac thought it was doing.
Yeah.
Spike.
Yeah, like
I
I
don't
mean,
know
for
what
one,
that
because
was,
Ice
bruh.
Cube had Common, and that in that movie, and that's in itself is a big deal because if you are a little '90s baby, you wouldn't have an idea that Common and Ice Cube had rap beef back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, they
You know what I
did.
mean? So that and that within itself was like a big deal, for me to see these two guys, get together, make a good movie, and like I said, it was thoroughly entertaining. I will probably say Common's performance kind of remind me of Ricky. I think he replaced Ricky, Michael Ealy. One light skin for another. You know
He
what
was
I
my
mean?
favorite character too.
No, Ricky is
He
dope.
kind of remind me more of a conscious Ricky, like tell him Calvin, tell
Tell
him about the shop, Calvin.
Oh man.
You trying to move to the north side, huh, Common? I mean, Calvin.
Calvin.
Da, ticka, da, ticka, ticka, ticka,
This
da.
nigga. And he had Eve too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Eve
yeah.
too.
That one scene
So
when
that
they
one
was in
scene
the
when
crib.
Eve hit
See
the
when she hit that sofa.
when she hit that sofa and bent over.
I ain't run, nigga.
She would've
look,
got it.
Whatever was simmering on the fucking stove, it got burnt the fuck up.
Dude, even when she was trying to I don't know, she was like, I thought she was trying to pull the event, like, let me smell your dick,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought so too.
But she was talking about giving some head.
Yes.
Personally, me, I'm a nigga who loves head. I'm not turning down no fucking head. I'm not turning it down.
Turning down no head fade.
I'm not turning down no head. You know what I mean? I ain't turned it down. And then she bent off, bruh. He would have got it.
The nigga had
skirt would have
Nicki
been pulled
Minaj
up,
hawking
and she
him,
just
too.
would have, I would have been doing my thing. She would have been asleep, all sprawled down on the couch afterwards. In the story.
But would you guys have went upstairs with Nikki when she invited y'all up?
Nah.
Yeah,
You got
see,
Eve,
oh
nah.
man.
Hey, he thought about it.
You know what?
Temptation-
That was funny because that's some real shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
temptation.
it was on
and,
some
and
real
she tried to flip it. She's like, I thought we was just gonna be friends and we just gonna talk about it. Like,
That's that
why you
reverse
always think-
psychology she
Yeah,
was
trying to
trying.
reverse- I'm like, bitch, you
I've
lying.
had that happen. Seriously.
You lying.
You
You know
sitting in
you
the
want
car
the D.
just like him, like, yo, I know she wanted it. She playing like, nah, I ain't tripping. Like, no.
You had to
fuck
give
that.
yourself the little talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like I was
I
cracking
was
up
like,
so hard. 'cause
he was being
I
a
can
very
relate.
faithful man. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different things, dynamics, like, they talked about Instagram thirst trap chicks.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about the good girl getting fucked over by the bad guy, or the girls be sleeping on the corny nerdy dudes, or
the not being all natural with the
oh,
hair
the
and all that.
yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
there was a dynamic between this girl who's an all natural chick, and then of course a girl like Nicki Minaj's character who wears the weaves and
Right.
has the
Fake booty.
the booty and the work done. So I mean, I could keep going on about this, but I mean, some things, certain aspects of that movie, we're gonna touch base today. But before we do I can't even talk.
Before we do that, before we do that,
Before we do that, I just want to let you guys know we do have a good barbershop in San Diego ourselves, and that's the folks at K-Cutz.
That plug though.
Gotta put in the plug for my man K.
shout out to this
I like
nigga
how
for
you
that
like
plug.
that.
though. The way
Yeah,
he just did
man.
that.
So yeah, you know what I mean? So like I said, this podcast is also brought to you by K-Cutz. Our barbershop is definitely a cut above the rest. And if you're in the San Diego area or new to the San Diego area, because I know it's hard to find a good barber, then look no further. So hit up the website, kcutzbarbershop.com. That is KCUTZ barbershop.com, and call the number 619-582-KUTZ to make an appointment, and then let them know that the Jig is Up crew has sent you there, so you get $5 off your first haircut. All right, now let's get back to the show.
That was smooth, man.
Smooth.
Not as smooth
That was
as
a
I like
smooth
it.
transition. The way you transitioned it. Yeah. Barbershop 3 was a good movie. But you know what Barbershop is good in real life?
That was clean.
K-Cutz
That was
barbershop.
clean.
You know what I mean?
That was seamless.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to perfect my craft in this podcasting world, man. I hope y'all can see that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Sorry, really
Uh,
quick. I know
oh.
you were talking about like the trilogy or whatever with barbershop. On my way to school, I was listening to what is it? That Big Boy's on now. Or
92,
yeah.
the beat.
No, he's 90. The
Is-
beat isn't that one of? Oh,
No,
whatever.
no,
Whatever his
Nah,
new
nah,
station.
That's Power. That's Power.
Oh,
That's
Power.
Power.
Okay, he's
Power
not on Power
6.
anymore.
Nah, he
Yeah.
left.
So his guest today was Lorenz Tate, and he was talking about his new show, Game of Silence, I think. Something like that. Let me see. Hold on.
Game of Silence. She's
Yeah,
fact
Game
checking
of
right now.
Silence.
Okay.
But of course they were talking about his old movies, and they was talking about making another Love Jones.
Yeah.
I'm
And
down
I
to
guess
see
they've been
that.
talking
Yeah.
about that for a while, but I guess like it's starting to come up a lot more. And
Yeah.
he was saying that both him and Nia
Nia
Long,
Long,
like
She's
a lot
down.
of
Yeah.
Okay.
like people want to see that
Nia Long is alive.
actual sequel. That'd be dope. And they both look like they
Black
did
don't
like
crack.
20, 30
Yeah,
years
they-
ago.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
See, that's
They
my
both look
that's
young.
the ultimate cheat code for all my black folks out there. Man,
The cheat code.
y'all need to start juicing.
Game Shark.
You know what I mean? Maybe
Game
practice a
Shark.
little veganism
Game
here and there.
Genie, homie.
You know what I
That too.
mean? Drink some alkaline water and just take the years back. I'm telling you, that shit works. All right. So
Yeah,
yes,
we need that sponsor. Shit.
For real.
so today's podcast, we want to get in touch with
you.
today's internet. That'll be the
Do you have
what-
a warrant?
do you have no Mark didn't
I
really
knew
have
she
one.
was trying to do that.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
waiting.
okay. Hold on.
Y'all was on
Mark,
me, so it's
Easy
only
has
right.
an
It's only
announcement.
right.
Shit.
He has an announcement.
She trying to help her friend get some.
Hey, listen closely.
Oh,
He has
trying
an
to do.
announcement, and I hope a certain listener is paying.
Ah, man. Hey, look, first off,
Okay.
besides all of that, shout outs to the bro for coming through.
Hey.
What up, JP?
Hey, what's good, JP?
AKA Dapper De Niro.
Oh, okay.
Plugging
Yeah.
the handles
That's
right
the
there.
handle.
You want to
Nah.
spell that out
Ooh.
for him, just in case they're a little illiterate?
He said,
Nah.
nah.
He don't like to be found like that.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
He likes to stay low profile.
Yeah, that's how you move, man. You know,
Alright.
but right back to
The
you know
creeper.
the main thing that I'm been thinking about,
Okay.
low key, been called out on the website.
Oh.
For everyone that was listening to the last episode, you know, I talked a little shit,
A little.
you know, just a little.
just a tad bit. Just a
little.
smidget.
So I keep the rest of it for the backup where I actually back the shit up physically, you know. But I got on my way, my Mayweather talk because I'm not AB, a bum.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn, Broner.
Always babbling. I can go off on that nigga. But look. So somebody called me out on the website by the name of what? Should I say her name or does she
Anonymous.
have
Nah.
Let's say it
What's
Just
her
D.
name?
Just D.
like a?
D.
Okay,
She want the D.
I don't know.
She want
I
the
don't wanna
D.
say
She want that
because
D though.
But
I
that's
don't
what
wanna
we
say
call
D,
her
that
is
sound kinda-
D.
I don't know because you know it's too many pauses for that.
I know, right?
Let's just
So
say
D
anonymous.
called me out.
Yeah. Talking about I can't back it up. Ugh. How am I back it up on D? Ugh, homie.
No homophobe. No homophobe. We
Nah,
love
but,
everybody.
Miss Anonymous called me out, talking about some, you know, she heard me talking shit, but can I back it up? And I hear she's out, you know, in the DMV area, and I'm in Cali, so you can either come out here, or you know, whenever I'm out there, because I got a couple of family members out that way.
Oh, boy.
How you want to do it, you know? And right before the show started, I heard you was talking that shit about the microphone Nessa got. She said, at least you won't choke on it, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, look, check this out. When you see me, breathe through your ears.
No. I'm sorry.
And
girl.
that's it.
Yo!
Drops
And the
mic,
words,
exit
in the words of
stage
Austin
left.
Powers, and I'm spent.
Oh,
Drops mic.
damn it, man.
Damn it, man.
Oh man.
Yo, man, that was lit.
They
That
did
was
try
lit.
to play me though. I got the small mic tonight. Just saying.
Bang, bang.
I think that was a punishment, Mike, because Shaady was like, you weren't spilling the beans from last episode.
It's like Vegas
the
though.
irony.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I
She
don't
get
know.
the
I
irony,
never
Mike.
heard that about Houston though.
Yo, she got
Hey,
the
That
karaoke
might,
mic.
that might be an unwritten rule. I don't know.
All right,
Well,
so
we
yeah,
was
like I
treating it
said,
like
we wanted
We
to
used
talk
to.
about
We
today's
used to.
internet. You know, we love to talk about the internet. We
Of
like to talk
course.
about, you know, the struggles we came through.
Oh my
Unlike you
gosh.
spoiled
Oh.
motherfuckers. who
Y'all don't
got
even know.
cable,
Y'all don't even know.
the streaming services and all this
Oh.
shit. So who wants to take this shit off on the first hand? Who wants to go off?
I just want to say, you
Okay.
got mail.
For-
That's it.
they don't know
AOL?
about that though.
Nah, damn.
shit.
We
ASL.
got pictures.
Somebody
ASL?
tell me what
Shit,
ASL is.
when you had to scan a picture, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Scan the pictures.
Remember what's the shit? Hotmail.
Ooh,
Hotmail.
Hotmail.
And there's still people they'd be like, oh, this is my handle at
Yeah.
Hotmail. I was like, you still got
I
a fucking
know.
Hotmail?
Yeah.
My sister
I
still got a
one,
hot.
I ain't gonna front.
Dude.
I still got a Hotmail.
Shit, we
I
can
still
go
got a
AOL
Yahoo.
Instant Messenger,
Man.
AIM, you know what I mean?
Yahoo Messenger.
Age, sex, location.
Yahoo, yes,
Yahoo
Yahoo
Messenger.
Messenger.
Man, you know where you want to pick up where you want to find like people who are like you, little urban people. You go on the AOL Instant Messenger chat room, right?
Yup.
And you hit up like the hip hop section.
Oh, shit.
You go to the DMX chat room.
Nigga stupid,
man.
bruh.
Hey, dude, that shit was crazy because people will be all over the world. So when everyone's like put ASL in the chat room,
ASL.
and they were like this male Cali, and then someone,
Yeah.
and then next thing I'm do.
Yep. ASL for
18,
those that
bing,
don't know
18F
what that
Cali.
means is age, sex, location.
And then he was like, oh shit, I got another one in California. What city though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
Where you at?
Where you at?
It's like, oh, I'm in the IE. Oh, I'm in San Diego. Oh, I
Yeah.
love San Diego.
And you know what the
Up in
crazy
LA.
part of all this? For a dude, you could have been talking to a dude at that point.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that's the
that's-
Because
scary
you
thing.
didn't know. You didn't
That's
know.
why you hit
Yeah.
them with the ASL. Like once you hit them with the ASL, They either gonna be honest or they weird. That's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I mean before that, I never did it, but I remember Nessa mentioned the party line.
The
So
party
how was,
line.
So how was
Okay.
How was that like? I mean, I never
Okay.
fucked with the party line before.
Go ahead, Nessa. Go ahead.
Man, so there's was it a 1-800? No. Was it?
JP
you
not
know
on
what?
the table.
Was it 1-900?
I don't remember, but
Was it 1-900?
I think it might have been 1-900. Whatever. But you had to call in, and then you had to go. There was like separate chat rooms, and then
Yeah.
like But the thing is, everybody's talking all at one time, and then you start trying to like weed out people, and then you guys can go to your private room.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. So you had to get to know people based off of their voice. So you don't know what they look like. Like we were saying, you don't know if they're a
Crazy.
female or a
Man,
male.
That
Like
shit
it was
dangerous.
crazy.
And
It was
the-
dangerous,
And,
and
the
people
women
would
with the sexy
actually-
Yeah,
voices
they
would
do
beat
not
up.
look
Yeah.
sexy
And
in
you left,
person,
like-
homie. so-
And you left like your signature message and shit when they check up on you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
But
so
I wasn't
y'all-
on the
yeah,
party
I
line, though.
wasn't. I
wasn't
would
on
be
the party
on
line.
it. Like my homie would put me on 3-way, so I could hear him talking to the
Mhm.
chicks or
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, like Nessa said, it's really based on your voice.
Yeah.
And they be like, "Well, oh, meet me up at Plaza Bonita Mall."
The,
or some
Yeah.
shit
the
like
closest
that.
the closest thing I had something similar to a party line was like real life. Like the homie would be like, "Hey man," because sometimes I mean, it not in a homosexual way, but sometimes you like the homies back in elementary school would have pictures with his homies and you put it in the binder and shit.
Or like
and his
star
girlfriend-
shots and
yeah,
shit.
not star shots, like a Polaroid
Hey.
or like a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Star
Like a group
Hella
picture.
backdrop.
Uh-huh.
And and then the homie would go to a different school. So
You
a
could
girl
choose
from
which one.
from his school would be like, "Well, who's that?" And like, "Oh, that's the homie." Oh, well, so what's up with him? You got a girl and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. And then the homie would hit me up like, "Hey man, this girl from my school want to get at you. She want to know your name and all this shit." I'm like, "All right, cool. So what's her number?" Boom.
Yeah.
Get her phone number from the homie. Like he's a damn broker. And then you start
He's a
talking to
fucking
her.
middleman.
Yeah, like that's that real shit when homies playing middleman for you, dude.
Bruh.
That's friends indeed. Niggas don't really do that
Hey,
anymore.
but remember before cell phones, it was a pager.
I had a pager.
I had a
With
pager.
I had the
little
Motorola
golden
joint.
Yeah, they had a
pager.
leap.
The 2-button shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool kid.
What?
That was a cool kid reference.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't hear.
but when you had the pager, you had to make sure your voicemail song
Yes.
was lit.
Yes.
It had to be lit. You know what I mean? And especially me, I didn't have a deep ass voice, so I for sure was not talking on my shit. So I just made sure, I changed
You didn't
the
play
songs
no
up.
like John B or nothing.
I put all that. It's
Out
just
of
different.
all
moods.
the people,
his
I
back
put,
with the
you know,
John B.
hey, you know what my
Beat,
song
bruh.
was? My song was
Tell me
that
like, still
that shit from T-La, Show Enough,
Ah.
with the 8-Ball MJG.
Wow.
That was my shit. What's that, Suave House, right? Yeah. So shout out to Tila out there.
man.
But yeah, I used to. That was on there heavy for a while. But yeah, man, Beeper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
you want to have a
beat
two-way
for life.
pager?
Nah,
I
not
wish.
me.
Nah, I never had a
he had
two-way
money
pager.
at the two-way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like the little attachment to his belt and shit. Flip it open real quick. Like,
Man,
got
do you
the
know
earpiece
that
in.
Motorola
do you know
joint,
when you
too.
were really lit though? If you had a webcam.
Yeah.
If you had a
You said
webcam,
webcam.
you
Hey.
were lit.
But
You
everybody-
was lit.
Mostly everybody's had like the sidekicks on.
Yes, I didn't have one of them, but
I had one of those, man.
Oh, sidekicks?
Not when they first came out though.
Nah, I mean I know people who had sidekicks, man. MySpace was right at the fingertips.
Yeah.
And back in the day, MySpace, you was like a crack addict, homie. You
Yep.
scratching your neck. You go
All
to the
the
barbecue
messengers and
you
shit.
like,
And
yeah,
AOL
man, I'm probably
Messenger.
missing on a whole bunch of messages right now. Fuck, man. Hey, man,
Nigga
can
check
I
I
see
need
your
to go
shit.
home so you
Can
can go.
Can I see
Yeah.
your sidekick
Didn't you
real
used
quick?
to do that?
Was it?
On free
Yes.
cheese?
Hell yeah. She had like 2 of them. She had like, I think she had like the D Wade one, like white and gold.
Oh my
I used to
God.
be on it all the time, but Preacher don't know this though. I'll just tell her now since it's years ago. I'll be like, oh yeah, Preacher, let me sign on to my AIM, but I really be on hers, messaging other people.
Oh, hella trolling.
And then she told me, because I used to sit right behind her in class, Zach, you better not be messaging any dudes on there. I'm like, nah, I'm not. Like,
Hell to the no.
Hey, real quick though, shout out. I know I
Operation
mentioned
Sabotage.
it last episode, but today she actually signed.
Sign on that dotted
yep,
line.
So
she signed on
sign,
that
Oh,
dotted
seal
line.
delivered, that's what's
She's
up.
moving in on
She's a
Monday. She
homeowner.
posted it on Facebook
That's
and
dope.
Insta,
Yeah, I saw the
so it's
picture. Hey,
legit.
congrats to
I'm
you, though.
excited.
Preacher.
Oh, and she's listening. She's the one that hit me up today. She's like, "Don't forget to send me the link to the
Man, we're
podcast."
everywhere.
So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, speaking of that, we're everywhere, man. We on iTunes. We're on
That plug
SoundCloud.
though.
We're on
Google Play.
Google Play Music
Hey.
now. So all you Androids out there, if you don't want to use Podcast Addicts, you can just go use the Google Play market now. Google Play Music, to be exact. We're working on some other things, and then you can also always go to our website. So you can find us
Yeah.
anywhere, man.
We
Fuck it. You
everywhere.
might fuck around, find us on YouTube. Who knows? Spotify. Who
Who-
knows?
Who
I like-
knows?
I like
Y'all
how
might
you
find
said
us
that.
in your
I like how you
city.
said
Who
it.
knows?
Exactly. You might find us in your city.
Yeah, and you might have to breathe through your
Look
ears.
Oh, wow.
Stay breathing through
What
your
time
ears.
is it?
Yo, so MySpace. No.
Wait, before
MySpace.
that,
Was it Black
Black
Planet?
Planet.
Oh my
Black
God.
Planet.
I
Or
missed that
from my
wave, man.
Hispanics, mi gente.
I came.
Or
this
from my
nigga.
Asian out there.
Asian Avenue.
Asian Avenue.
Asian Avenue.
I used to use Zanga too. Have you guys heard of
Zanga,
Zanga?
I remember
yeah,
Zanga.
yeah.
I remember
Too.
Zanga.
I remember Zanga
Yeah.
too. You know, if you want to get at some Filipino chicks, hey,
Yeah.
Zanga was that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, Black Planet, man.
Man,
Woo, you had to be
the
careful with that
background
shit
was
too.
crazy.
You had to be careful with that shit, man, because man, some crazy motherfuckers on there.
Hey, I have a
Hey,
quick
but I was
story
lit
about
though
that.
when you see new notes.
New
Not
notes.
messages, new
Or like how
notes.
girls hit up your guest book and they're like, I'm
Yeah.
just here to lick your G spot.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you nasty bitch.
Hey, I had a dude that was a doctor. He was a doctor, and basically he told me
Dr.
that.
Giggles?
Huh? No. he basically explained to me that he didn't have time for like a real relationship.
Oh,
So
boy.
pretty much he just needed basically a booty call.
He want to drop it off on them drugs.
Yeah, like 3 to 4.
But how
3 to
old
4
were you back then?
I
though?
know. I
Yeah.
know. I was
Yeah,
young.
you
How
wanna
old?
drop
How
off
old?
You
the
the
were still in the
drugs.
minor leagues.
Yeah.
Grass on the field. Play ball.
But he
Shit.
was like we needed okay, so basically I had to meet up with him like 3 or 4 times a year, and he was dropping stacks. I didn't
Oh.
accept it obviously,
Oh,
Right,
but
right.
he like basically mapped it out on how it would go down had I done that. So, but I wasn't with the shits. I was too
So
scared
he's
for that shit.
let's just call him John. He
Okay,
is a John.
Dr.
gonna call him
John.
Kill.
He's a John for sure.
Kill.
Yeah.
Because he be paying for
He
it.
said, Dr. Doolittle, your cat is speaking to me.
Hey, but the
Yeah.
funny thing is though, after a while of trying to talk to me, like he found me on MySpace, like a few years after
That's
that.
how it
Yeah.
happens.
Nah,
That's
that's
how it
weird.
happens.
I
Things
don't know.
matriculate. You know what I
Yeah, man,
mean?
you
Yeah.
Or remember, you always had that homie or homegirl that did the HTML. Like, hey, can you fix
Oh,
up my
yeah.
page?
Oh,
Or like,
yeah.
oh shit, they got a song playing.
Yeah.
What? Oh shit,
How
my
you do
computer's too
that?
slow. It's just gonna freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, dial up, man.
Yeah, dial
Oh
up.
my
You
gosh.
Hey, who's on the phone?
on the phone?
Ah, damn it, I lost connection.
Yeah, how to get that cyber grind when my parents were asleep, homie.
Oh man, Black Planet used to be so lit though, man. The messages, the guest, the guest book, fuck, dude. And then putting your little aim and instant messages out there.
Yeah.
All the homies are
Yeah.
like, no dudes better get at me. You think that's gonna stop them gay niggas from getting at you?
Them
Or
niggas,
better think
man.
again.
Or remember they had groups though, like they had like there's one it was like SD, some like girls or something, so everyone could
Yeah.
kind of get connected. So people could
yeah,
find
yeah.
each other easier in like the same
Yeah.
proximity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool for what it was. BP was
Yeah.
Actually all right, man.
Yeah, BP,
I had
man.
some interesting times.
Man,
on
that's the
BP.
crazy thing about BP, man, because like I was saying earlier before the podcast started, you could just try to actually meet a girl from BP and just be hella cool, but she'd be automatically with the shits. Like, automatically.
As
like,
they
off
should.
top.
As they should.
Oh, really?
I missed out.
Yeah.
I am sad.
Hey, but with my girls though, we traveled in groups. So like, for instance, if someone were to plan to meet up with somebody, oh, come with me just in case.
Yeah,
if
that's
they
smart.
wasn't feeling them, they had an excuse.
I mean, I had some trips like that. Well, the homie, he talked to some chicks from BP, and that's opened my world of LA girls, because that nigga will always go back and forth to LA like it is nothing. San Diego to LA, just, hey man, I got this girl right here, man. Let's go out here, man. Talk to this girl out here.
This
in LA.
nigga.
I'm like, all right, you do? He's like, yeah, man. She about to, she hope she might suck my dick or something. Man. I'm like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, man. Hey, man. I'm gonna see if she got a homegirl for you, dog. I'm like, all right.
Take one for the team.
You know what I'm saying? Playing wingman and shit. You know what I mean?
Hell
Or
no.
sometimes you just a silent partner. You just mind your own business.
Yeah.
and do nothing.
But you know what was crazy? Like, remember back in the day going to the mall was a
Oh,
big
yeah.
thing. Not buying shit, just
Yep.
like hanging out. So like
That was
BP
just a
was,
spot.
you know, pretty popular at that time. And you know, back then you get airbrush, so you get like your hand. Just dumb shit. I was doing dumb shit. So like I get home from coming from the mall, and then you of course the first thing you do, you go on the computer.
Yeah.
You know, you log into the 56K.
Yeah.
So I get a note like, hey, I saw you at the mall. You were wearing this and this. I'm like, think about it. If you did that now, they'd be like, whoa, homie, you're fucking weird, you know. But like back then, you were like, oh, for real? Why don't you say what's up?
No,
Yeah.
no,
You know what
I
I mean?
had a message like that. This one girl was like, "Oh shit!" This one girl was like, "Hey, did I see you at TJ?"
Oh,
boy.
no, TJ.
Out there at TJ. She was like, "Yeah, I think you were at Mr. E's. You had this
Oh,
one girl's
man.
leg up on the dance
What?
floor. You were free." I'm like,
What?
"Hey,
As you
man,
should.
dark
As
skin
you should.
tendencies, man.
Nigga.
Dark skin tendencies, I tell you." Shit. But yeah, man. And then it moved up. And then it moved up to MySpace.
MySpace. That was
MySpace
the
kicked
shit.
it really off, man, because you could like decorate your page and
Yeah, put the
and
music
you
on
could just
there.
basically make yourself who you want to be on MySpace.
Yep.
Yep.
Like you really can. Like dudes could actually, like I said before, I forgot what episode it was, but dudes would actually make themselves look like straight up players. You know, like dudes could get comments from like the homies. They'll delete them or they won't approve them, and they get a whole bunch of comments from girls and shit just to make it
Yeah.
look like they're that nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then their top 8 be nothing but
Yeah.
girls.
And then their income.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
all
say
the
their
income.
income,
I'm about,
their yearly
I'm
income.
making 100K, a million.
Get the fuck out of
I'm an
here.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. Niggas be wearing the fucking Bluetooth with the cell phone
Yeah.
clip on the belt and shit with
Oh
the
my
baggy
God.
suit with their hands in the prayer mode
Yeah.
like this, like rubber. And then one nigga be having to have like industry nigga, in the industry nigga, get you a man that could do both.
With y'all do-rags on.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Nah, but
yeah.
Don't you feel good when
The-
you had like more than like 3 notifications? Like when you had, you don't see no like new.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Log
like,
off.
you fuck-
Yeah,
You
nigga
be
sign
like,
on.
you
No,
When
no,
you
no,
been
no,
on
no.
a long time, you see like 3 or 4 notifications. You got pokes. You got pictures. You
This
got
nigga stupid.
messages,
Yeah.
you got,
Invitation.
Man.
New messages, new
Messages,
comment on a
yeah,
picture.
comment,
Yeah.
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 Man,
Friend
new
request.
comment,
Friend request.
friend request.
Friend request.
Man, you get a friend request from a finance girl too. Man, that should make your
Oh,
day
yeah.
all good.
Homie.
Yeah, until she follows your homie, tries to friend request your homie
Oh,
too.
man.
I'm like, man, fuck that
At the
bitch.
same damn time.
I was like, man, yeah, y'all women are savages too. Man.
How the fuck she get on the homie's top 8? What's going on?
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, it'd be real like, homie, why like a female, why'd you move me? I was up here. Why'd you move
Oh
me
my
to fuck?
God.
Man, and then MySpace tried to accommodate that with a top 16,
Yeah.
top 12, maybe
Yeah.
a top
Or,
32.
or you
like-
could
Yeah.
hide your shit.
It
You
ain't
could
got
hide
it got
your shit.
out of hand where it's like 100 or something.
Yeah,
100.
yeah, that's too
Yeah.
much. That's too
Yeah,
much.
that's too excessive. But yeah.
Yeah.
Man, girls be like getting mad crazy. It's like, how
Yeah.
the fuck I'm number 8 on your list, nigga? I sucked your dick last night. I'm like,
Hey,
well, hey,
well, hey.
Well,
I know
make up
these
for
top
it
4
tonight.
niggas all my
Like,
life.
these are
Spot.
my family members.
Like these
Family
are like,
member.
These are my day ones. I can't put you above my little sister or
Right.
like.
And
Friends
they
and-
gonna hit- and they
right,
gonna hit you
friends
with
and
this.
family.
So?
Friends and family.
So?
So?
That's my cousin.
Just be glad you're up there. Just be
Yeah,
glad
but
you're
they,
up
but,
there.
but you know, they was like, well, I know I'm more important than that nigga, so you should move me up here
What?
more. I'm like, yo, you need to chill.
Or like if you're like sending messages back and forth with a female and it's going well, and then it's taking a long time because you know you can hit it back and forth. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just stops,
Yeah.
and then you click on it because it'll say sent or read, and you say she read it. Like, damn, how do I reconnect this? How do I open this combo?
but to alleviate all that shit, homie, you just gotta ask for the digits.
Yeah,
You just gotta ask for the
Pretty
digits. You
much.
know what I mean? Boom, get the digits, and then back then, you know what I mean? And then oh no, homie, you get the call, you get the phone number, right? It's like, all right, I'm gonna hit you up at 9.
Oh yeah, when the free minutes.
Yeah.
when the
Free
free
minutes.
Nights
Hey,
and
but
weekends.
Sprint, they upped
Sprint
it to
with
7
7
p.m.
7 p.m.
And mobile to
Sprint
mobile.
changed the
Yeah.
game.
Now,
And then at the time, niggas used to get charged with like 10 cents per text or some crazy shit. And that's how niggas' bills get ran the fuck up back in the day. Niggas used to text their ass off.
And 600 daytime minutes or something.
Yeah, and then when they get that bill, nigga, they cry like, oh my God. You think you about like 10 cents a text, nigga? Oh, boom, boom, boom.
Or what about this one? Oh, hey, homie, I get free incoming calls. So he'll call like, hey, dude, call me.
Yep.
Just call me real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Or like, the homie haven't paid the bill, so he can't do outbound calls.
Yeah, outbound. He's
so
like,
you have to call him.
To get free minutes.
Oh, man.
Now, what was like the main songs? Like, what songs that everybody had on their MySpace page?
Shit, man.
What were like the main ones that you hear all the time?
Main songs.
Mine was, because that's when it was Twista. I think it was Chocolate Fees and Red Bone.
Oh, that was my shit. That was my
shit.
shit.
Right there. Yeah, that was in.
Oh, yeah,
I had that on my
MySpace
shit
music,
too.
man.
Yeah.
MySpace music, man. That's when fucking like musicians, some of them got discovered there. Shout out to Sean Kingston. You know what I mean? Linking up with J.R. Rodham, Soulja Boy.
Kevin McCall.
You know what I mean? So like, it could happen, but mostly these niggas were like fabricating, getting like fake ass plays to make it look like they they got a buzz and shit. So, but yeah, that's my little piece on MySpace music. But I remember on MySpace music because it was on the tail end of its run. But I think that's when So Far Gone dropped. And I swear to you, every chick had Best I Ever Had on their MySpace. Yeah. I'm like, every chick, homie.
I used to hear a lot of Lovers and Friends.
Yeah.
On
that was a big song. That was a big song.
It was my song though. I had "Don't You Have a Man" by Little Brother. These chicks be
with Dwele and Drake.
These chicks, man.
Why she over there?
You can't be trusting these. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So a chick look at my page. And you can see who look at your page. She's like, "Don't you have a man?" And I look at her page.
Don't
like,
you got a man?
And she has a man. I'm like, this is don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And I had a little story like that. This chick, I ain't gonna lie, man. She was bad. Bad yellow bone. She sent me a friend request. And I was like, okay. I was like, man, it's a nice picture of her in boy shorts. Ass is great. And so I hit her up. I was like, hey, what's up? And then nah, dude, it's long gone. It's long. And the crazy thing about it, she lived like literally probably like a mile or two away. It was so crazy.
Perfect.
But it just turned out that she was just a frustrated married woman. Her relationship was on the rocks. And that was her, like, I guess, creeping MySpace page. So she had another one because I was like, well, what do your face look like? I mean, your ass look great, but what your face look like? And she had a cute face. She was married. She had a kid. And I was just like, I have a conscience, everybody. Anybody who's listening, I have a conscience.
He's a man with morals.
I'm a man with morals, but you know what I mean. You ain't gonna find them that much. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect, but this was a good move for me.
Right.
It was a good move for me. So basically, I just said, you know what? I think you really need to work things out. With
hey, Marco, you smart.
Being
you
the
loyal.
bigger
I
person.
thought, that's being the bigger person and not thinking with my dick. So
people would live like double lives, on social media.
She was very duplicitous, for real. So
everybody get your dictionaries out.
It's a lot of points on Scrabble.
I know, right?
Words with
I was
friends.
about to say that. Words with friends.
Hey,
whoop some ass, Marco.
But yeah, shoot. Do you know where I heard that word from? Audible.
Oh, there we go.
Segue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna push him down.
Man, I heard that from Audible. So let me go ahead. Should I even? Nah. But I'm just saying I heard it from Audible. That's not the mid-roll yet, but that's just a little plug. But anyway.
Why not?
No. Should I just get it out of the way? Okay.
Yes.
Why not?
Speaking of audiobooks.
Speaking of learning words like duplicitous through audiobooks and shit.
Duplicitous.
Spell it.
This episode is sponsored by Audible. Like I said before, you go ahead and get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial at audible.com/thejigisup. So there are a couple of audiobooks that I recommend. Like I said before, Modern Romance by Aziz Ansari. That guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
It is actually narrated by him.
That's dope.
So that's pretty dope. Mastery by Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. You know what I mean? If you're on that type of stuff. Happy Vegan by Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons. I have to.
Always.
You know what I mean? You know, there's a lot of good
Get the
books out there.
rough
So
cut.
whatever you're looking for, if you're
Rough
looking,
feminine.
ladies, if you especially I know a lot of sisters listen to this podcast. If y'all like your Eric Jerome Dickey books and stuff,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you could cop one on Audible. You know what I mean? You get 30 days for free, and and you can see what their service is all about. So, like I said, Audible is offering an audiobook download and a free 30-day trial to give you the opportunity to check out their services. So go ahead, download your free audiobook today. Don't procrastinate. Today. Educate, entertain, edutain.
Edutain. Don't be duplicitous.
That's not the plug. All right. Kenley said, finish him. Well, anyway, so download your free audiobook today and go to audibletrial.com/thejigisup. Again, that is audibletrial.com/thejigisup to get your free audiobook today. And also, log on to the website, thejigisuppodcast.com. You can also see the link under sponsors, and you can click on the logo and sign up through there as well.
Man, my favorite,
There it is.
the book that changed my life at one point in time was The Alchemist. Have y'all read that?
Oh,
The Bible.
You said the Bible. The Bible.
Hey, that book have changed lives as well, too.
King
Yes,
James.
Yes,
King
it
James
has.
version.
Yeah.
And still
What'd
Love
you
it
say?
about the Alchemist, right? Turning lead into
I
gold,
said King
right?
James version.
But
Yes.
yeah, it's a good book. I haven't listened to it or read it. But
I
yeah.
love that book.
But my shit, I mean, like I said, I'm a self-help nerd, so I love the classics like, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon
Catcher in the Rye.
Hill.
Catcher in the Rye.
Of Mice and Men.
No, I'm saying classic self-help.
Those are classics, Marco.
The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by
Oh,
Stephen
yeah.
Covey. That shit is classic.
You said Goosebumps,
R.L.
bro.
Stein, this
I
nigga
ain't
mentioned
mad at you.
R.L. Stein, though.
Homie.
Night of the
Homie.
Living Dummy.
Goosebumps.
I'm
is
mad.
Hey,
Goosebumps.
y'all can go on Audible, get that Goosebumps. Let me know if y'all can get it.
Night of the Living Dummy.
Night of the Living
Slappy.
Dummy.
That was a
Yo,
good
what's
one.
the
Slappy.
name
You know
of the
what I mean?
mask one?
Shit.
Oh, that was a
The,
real
the,
good one too.
yeah,
had
that was old school. But anyway, let's get back to this internet days. MySpace.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, Facebook came out, but it wasn't for
wasn't
the
for-
general public. It was for college kids, right?
Right.
Yeah, you had to be at a university.
Yeah, you
like
had to be
not
at a
even
university.
a
Yeah.
community college. You
Yeah.
had to be at a university, and you had which I still have it. You have to have your school
Yep.
email address in order to
Yeah.
have a Facebook.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw Facebook, because MySpace was still heavy.
Mhm.
I was visiting Philadelphia. My cousin, she
Philly.
used to go to LaSalle University,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, you should get on Facebook." I was like, "Fuck, you're pro MySpace. Fuck Facebook.
Pro
What the fuck is
MySpace.
that?"
Right.
You know, she was
MySpace.
like, she was like, I was like, well, how do you get on it? I was like, well, you got to be part of school. Well, fuck that. I go to City College. They ain't got that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then who knew the shit blew the fuck up?
Yeah,
So,
and then
you
Facebook
know,
went public, and Mark Zuckerberg is, laughing all the way to the bank, still
Yes, he
wearing the
is.
same T-shirt.
I
Yep.
made it in
And that's
just
a-
when it was like
And that's the
still
thing.
school,
Uh-huh.
but they let the little junior college and
Yeah.
stuff in.
Yeah. And then when
Damn.
black
Yeah,
folks,
junior-
and then when
Shout
black
out-
folks got a hold to that shit, it was a
Oh,
wrap.
man.
It
Yeah.
got hella ghetto.
Shout outs to Joey
Not
at
saying
junior
equating
college.
black folks to ghetto-ness, but man, I see some of my family members out there in the Midwest, man. Man, they be posting more World Star fights than anything. I'm like,
Fuck.
God damn,
Man,
too much
bro.
acid in y'all blood.
They were like locked in like school libraries and stuff. You can't be
Yeah.
on Facebook. School libraries can't even let you be on Facebook at all. Like,
Nigga, you know
you supposed to be looking up some stuff, man. You looking on Facebook.
Yeah.
MySpace was over when Tom came to Facebook.
Man,
Damn,
Tom was
homie.
everybody's
In
friend.
high school,
Everybody's
you was
friend.
Tom
the
was that
man,
dude.
homie.
Man, but MySpace, like Tom and the other developers, man, they cashed that shit out. They were
Yeah.
like, man, they're rich for life. They could, they don't even have to work another day in their life. That's the beauty of investing in yourself and believing in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of these days, you just cash out. You know what I mean? If you want to do
American
that.
Dream.
I'm
Or-
cashing out.
Or you could use that money and invest in something else, to another venture. But, I'm not Ty Lopez. I'm not Elon Musk or anything like that. But I would like to meet these guys and learn from them. So if you guys are ever listening to
Elliot
this podcast,
Holtz.
Elliot Holtz, all these guys, you know what I mean? I'd like to meet and pick their brain a little bit. Well, anyway, shoot. So after Facebook, what was after Facebook? Then you get apps. You got your
Instagram.
Twitter,
Oh, yeah.
Instagram, Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I don't have a Periscope. Sorry, guys. Not yet.
Oh, what's the picture one?
Instagram.
No, the other one. It's
You mean
the
the
one you
picture
go
one?
down. It's like a this website you just go to each one.
Tiny Pig. No.
Huh?
Tiny pig.
Tiny Pig.
Wow.
Are you talking about
What there's Vine too,
Tumblr?
right?
Vine,
Vine.
yeah,
Tumblr.
Vine,
Tumblr,
Tumblr,
yeah,
and all that
Tumblr,
stuff.
yeah. That's a
Man.
Have
good
you
one.
guys heard of? I think it's called Fuse or something.
Nah,
It's like
I haven't heard of Fuse.
it's like a 3D thing. I don't know. Someone told me to
That's new,
download it.
I
I
think.
tried it. Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah,
That
it's
got-
new.
that
It's
gotta be
really
new.
new. I downloaded it at one point
the
in
VR
time.
stuff starting to kick in. Shout out to Pornhub.
Aw, hell.
boy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Pornhub even got the Prince symbol on their logo.
Aw, hell.
They got that
That's
POV,
Man.
POV, VR,
Man,
and
they
they
got
send out
they-
free
they got
VR headsets.
Aw, hell.
They got that 60 FPS.
Niggas, frames per
pic-
second.
Frames per second. That shit looks lit than the motherfuckers.
Said lit.
Woo!
I don't know
HD.
about seeing it in 4K. I don't know.
4K.
Man.
Too
no.
much.
4K.
Woo,
That's
That's
Damn.
too
man.
much. That's too
Can't
much.
get no realer than that.
Can't get realer than that.
Except for the real thing.
Yeah, except for the real
Ain't
thing.
nothing like the
You might see them
real
surgical
thing,
scars underneath them
hell.
titties now.
Yeah,
So
you see everything.
you know what I mean? You might see the ingrowns.
Stretch
man.
marks.
The ingrown.
Just
Said
say
the
that.
ingrown.
Uh, but yeah, man. Then you have those apps, you know, and it's crazy because everybody use every social media, every app, you know, to meet people, hook up, or maybe make some new friends. And then you got the dating sites.
Oh, yeah.
Got good
Tinder.
old Tinder.
So, what is it? Soul Swipe?
OKC.
Marco's stomping
Name 'em
grounds.
all, Marco.
You know, single man stomping grounds. I'm naming names, but I'm not gonna name the one that I'm using on
Soul
Yes.
Swipe.
on here. Maybe I
Soul
can-
Swipe.
Oh,
Ah!
so swipe.
I've been snitched
Swipe
on.
or no
While
swiping.
listening to Black Star.
Yeah,
Plenty
you
of
know.
fish.
Plenty of
POF.
fish.
POF.
Fuck out of here.
POF,
Fucking
OKC,
What I heard of? What is
Tinder.
it? Grinder or something? I
Yeah,
heard?
that's
I haven't
that's
heard
none
of
of our
Grindr.
business though.
Oh, I don't use any of that.
That's none of
I'm
our
just
business
calling
at
out
all.
stuff that I
Yeah.
heard.
Grind-
You
Grindr.
know, you got all those things. It's crazy. It's nuts out here, and I think
I think there's one like
People-
called Bumble or Bumblebee or something.
you know I think people are just
I don't
lacking.
know about that one.
yeah.
And, you know, like I'm
it's
guilty
one.
of it too. I mean, we all need to try
Black
start
people.
Black
So
interacting.
no one's
Indeed.
fucking with like eHarmony no more. No?
eHarmony.
Man.
Hey,
Mr.
but
Bingo.
there's one
Kristen-
called Bumblebee, I think, or something. But that one, it's the females that approach the guy. Well, not physically, but they're the ones that sought out after the
How
guys.
do you know about this?
Because a friend, not me, a friend uses it. No, I
Nah,
promise
Yeah.
I'm
you.
not
No,
buying
is
it.
mommy profile on
Nah. Oh, speaking of that,
You
Okay.
can't sell me
I've
air.
had people
Fake?
screenshot and send me like, "Hey, you're on this site." I'm like, "No." I remember one time it was actually Tinder when I've never heard of it. It was like years ago. It was actually my ex-boyfriend's cousin
Oh,
that did it. I'm
shit.
like, "Why are you on there?" But whatever. He was like,
Catfish is
"Yeah."
very real.
So apparently I was a
Why
20
you
I
on
was
there?
I was I was a 20-year-old Christian woman
That's tight.
looking for Mr. Right. And they were using all my
tight.
MySpace pictures though, and I'm like, yo, those are like hella old pictures, but okay.
Man,
That's
people
tight.
and people like not you like will really catfish you per se, but they'll use pictures of them like 8 years ago or 10
Yeah.
years ago and use their current status
Oh my
now.
gosh, yes.
Man, ladies, fellas, don't do that. Don't do that. That's catfishing within itself. You know what I mean? It's still
I
you,
could find
but
somebody.
you're
ain't
false.
you.
It's
But it
called
ain't you.
false advertisement.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
Kmart said
quick
it.
story. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. I
Oh,
said, as
quick
Kmart
story. I had I had two friends. Y'all know them, so I'm not gonna say their names.
Oh, boy.
But
Hold on.
they ended up being on what is it? Backpage?
Oh
Okay,
that was
so they were on
Backpage?
Backpage and they were together, and
Hey,
then
hold
they
up,
had their
wait,
own little.
back page.
Dude, that's
I don't-
paying for services.
oh, that bike. Oh,
escort services.
And
Yeah.
and they actually
That bike.
had one of the girls' number, like it was their legit number.
That's
Oh,
cold.
So
That's
we
fucked
called them
up.
out on it, like, yo, like, is this you? And they're like, no, it's not, it's not. But then the next day it was gone. So I was kind of like, but y'all know them.
I
like,
and
really
I,
well.
And I think
I
I,
seen somebody like that
know
on
who you're
Craigslist.
talking about.
I came
I'm
across
out of the,
somebody
I'm,
like that on
out, I'm out of the
Craigslist,
loop, so I might.
But
have to,
I've had
maybe.
I
similar
didn't even know what the
stories
fuck that was.
back in the day. Same thing. Like people used to steal my pics when I had
Yeah.
the cornrows
This
and
nigga.
shit like wearing pink and shit like that. And
Fake
Dip
pink.
set,
used to
dip
take
set.
like little photo shoots and bullshit like that. And then like it went to MySpace and this random girl hit me up. Like she didn't even live in California. she lived in like the Midwest somewhere. Like, oh hey, best friend. I'm like,
The
"Ooh,
fuck?
What the fuck is this?
That's
And
rare.
she was like,
Bitch, what?
she was like, Zach. I'm like, yeah. Like, no, like, how you gonna act like that? Like, you know, we're cool. I was like,
Tyrese.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
with Tyrese.
I said, honestly, I don't know what you're
How
talking
you
about.
gonna-
You know, kind of explain to me. So
Uh-huh.
she sent me to this and it's always like on some like off-brand site,
Yeah.
like Paxed or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like some
What?
off-brand
The
shit.
fuck?
And
Yeah.
and then it had my pictures up. It had my
Yeah.
ethnicity, which was fucking wrong. I'm not Puerto Rican. All right, just FYI. Like, you know, like.
you had a little braid
Like
and shit?
yeah, like I had the braids. I was
Shut up,
rocking the
Buzz.
bandana like Joel Santana.
Yo,
Hey.
did they have the picture of you with the cap up like this, and you kind of looking down? The one that Bridget took a picture of you
I'm
of?
sure that was
The
on
B
there.
Shop Productions.
Yeah.
B-Shop Productions.
I'm sure. I'm
B-side.
sure that was on. I'm sure all that was on there, and like you know everything,
God.
like all that shit was wrong.
man.
But she was like, "Oh, you still live in San Diego?" It's like I talk to you every night on the phone. I'm like, "No, you do not." And then she gave me the number. She was like,
Was it your actual? It wasn't. Your
"No, it
number,
wasn't
though,
my
right?
number." But she gave me the number. It was a 619 number. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm the real person. You know, I proved myself. I was like, dude, you can see, boom, like that. You know, I showed her my aim. I think you could even like, you know, with your cell phone, you could send like pictures, you know, like little small shoes. But the crazy thing is after that, once she found out it was real, then she tried to get at me. I'm like, nah.
Wait,
like,
did you see her? Like, did she send any or?
No, I already saw her on MySpace.
Oh,
Not
okay.
my cup of tea, but you know what I'm
okay.
saying.
she was
You know
shy.
that's another story. But no, I was just like, you know, hey, I'm sorry this happened to you. So like I said, you know, catfish is
Catfish
real.
is
So back
real.
in the day, like MySpace and other shit like that, you were more easily to get catfish.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? And then sometimes if things are too good to be true,
It usually is.
it usually is. You know what I'm saying?
It really is.
So just be careful out
Um,
there.
But yeah, man, especially with, you know, with all this technology, you know, these social medias, man. And I know I'm going to segue into another subject because it goes hand in hand. And I know a lot of women be asking, why do men cheat?
Because they
Oh,
can.
Why
they let 'em.
do men cheat? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, from different doctors will say they will scientifically say that men are wired to be monogamous. They'll say men, you know, are meant to spread their seeds. You know, they can't be tied down to one woman. It's like that's what they will say. You know what I mean? It depends on your personal moral compass of how you
Right.
feel about that. You know what I mean? If a woman's fine with polygamous and polyamorous relationships, you know, maybe that works for you. But in a monogamous standpoint, I mean, for me personally, I've been faithful and loyal beforehand, so I can't really relate to that. I mean, have there been temptations? Not really, because I haven't put myself out there in a position to do that. So I would like to say this for the brothers who like to play 2K when they're home when their girl's there, or the brothers who like to play Call of Duty at home when their girl's there. Ladies, not to be a dick when I say this, but at least appreciate that he's fucking there. Because the fact is that you know where that nigga's at. He's in the living room. He's in his room. He's playing a fucking video game.
Is a bitch on the video game? Is a bitch in the living
Who you
room?
talking to on your
I
headphones?
mean, this nigga's playing.
Yeah,
a
no,
fucking
that's
video
real.
game.
Is
That's
a
He's
right.
bitch on the other
fucking-
side of the headphones?
Yeah. Yeah, he's inside the fucking house. So please, I mean, let him have his peace of mind. Let him play his games. Let him unwind and you know, let him get whatever energy he needs to get out. Let a man be a man in whatever way he defines of being a man is. If he feels that being a man is going to, you know, going home, maybe he may not show you any attention, but don't take it too personally. If he's going to he just want to chill and play some video game. But look, like I see Nessa kind of like
It's not
kinda-
in general, Nessa.
it's not-
It's just when
it's
he's
just
playing the
it's
video
just playing the
game.
video game.
It's
And
a
I
small
know
segment.
it kind of it fucks with a girl's ego because y'all have something between your legs that every man goes to war for. Every man fight and steal and kill for that shit. Is what between
And
your
that's
legs.
real.
But the motherfucking sticks get picked up. That That's your biggest competition, ladies. Not each other. It's the motherfucking game consoles.
or watching the game.
Or watching the game.
Or
the
Sunday
NFL.
football. Yeah, so yeah. Pussy is power, but I guarantee you, fantasy football, and so is NBA 2K, or the new Madden, or the new Grand Theft Auto, or the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So on and so forth.
I agree
Okay.
to a certain extent,
Okay.
but like when you say that at least they're there, it's like they're there, but they're not there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm cool with it because like I used to play video games. I watched sports and I dated guys that did that. So it wasn't really a big deal for me. But you have to set time limits. Not necessarily the female, but the dude has to be like, all right, well, just leave me alone for a good like 2-3 hours. Like if you're gonna go to work and then come home and play all day, all night, and barely acknowledge, then there's a problem.
Okay, yeah, that's a problem.
Then you know, but if you're gonna at least be like, yeah, but if you're gonna but if you're gonna do it for like a good like 2-3 hours and it's like you already know that's routine, then it shouldn't be an issue. But I've had situations where like, you know, with my dude at the time, he would like just be in the zone and play. Now when but ladies also you have to realize that when it just came out, when it just released, you have to leave him alone.
Take that L.
You have to. Like,
Take that L.
Trust me. But after a while, after you've been playing, like after
all
a
the
month,
achievements
you need
unlocked
to
and all that shit.
you need to cut it.
After the nigga prestige like 10 times, unlocked all his weapons.
Your score
or-
is way too high. You need to cut it.
Bro, it's like 99. You got all the attributes and everything.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and you know, from her standpoint, that's why I like to hear people who just have a different view than I have, because I'm not always right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to hear from Nessa or anyone else who have something else to chime in on that. But yeah, but scientifically speaking, you know what I mean? Like, that's why games are so addicting, because it releases a certain dopamine once you have these fictional achievements. Because when you play a game and you have an objective and you achieve it, you know what I mean? That's what get people addicted to it.
Right.
Because it's like you hit that achievement, it's like, okay, what else can I hit? What
Yeah.
else can I do?
It's like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like you know, like when dudes are playing the new UFC game, they go on career mode and they're like, oh shit, I gotta train. Like they're they're an actual fighter. Like
'Cause
they
it's real
actually
life.
think they're a real fighter. Like, oh shit, I gotta go training. Like, really, nigga, you about to
You training them thumbs.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later, man.
He's like, man, I gotta go work on my ground game, my stand up, man. I gotta fight this dude who's like a good ass wrestler and shit.
Ground
Like,
game, my
you know what I mean?
stand-up.
And
I know.
it kind of gives them that fictional determination to be the best. You know what I mean? And it's a really competitive nature, especially in Call of Duty. It gets real competitive in Call of Duty. From all the
Call of
shit
Duty,
talking,
Street
Fighter,
Fighter, 2K,
Mortal Kombat,
Madden,
all that shit. Like,
Mortal Kombat.
you know, even nerds get all crazy with RPG games and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfuckers
League of
having
Legends,
groups and shit.
bro. I tried playing that for a hot second.
So, bruh, like,
turn that shit off.
but Nessa's right in a sense. Like, we have to find that balance, fellas. We have to find that balance where, okay, give ourselves a little time limit, play your little video game, get your little dopamine off, and spend time with your lady.
Okay, let me speak. Let me speak on the other side though.
Okay.
Because I've had that to where I couldn't even get my own time in, because it was like, do this with me. Let's go this way. Let's do that.
She's a little too damn clingy.
Yes,
Clingy.
clingy like a
wanted to be up under you all
motherfucker.
the
Like,
time.
okay, wait. So when do I
Yeah.
get to do me? Like, start
Yeah.
playing the game. Why aren't you paying attention to me? Because we just spent 5 fucking hours at the mall. Chill out. It's my turn. You
Nah, I get
either gonna
it.
participate or watch.
Yeah.
But I was that girlfriend who bought the game. I was the one that stood in line at GameStop at midnight for the midnight release and got it for my dude. So I understood. One time, my dude was playing the game Madden, and he was like, "Oh, you want to hop on the sticks?" I'm like, "All right."
You
never got back
he
home?
was 49ers. He was playing with the 49ers, and of course I was playing with the Chargers. As soon as we got in, No,
She
I
whooped
got a
his ass.
pick. I had a pick 6. He fucking was so pissed.
Yeah.
He turned off the game and threw
He ra- he-
his
what?
controller
He
across
rage
the
quit?
room, and he was
Let me
mad.
ask,
Rage
was you
quit?
talking
Dude.
shit?
No, I was quiet the whole time. I was just like,
Did
okay.
you,
you
did, you
gotta-
did you snicker a little bit though? You like,
Well, of course, because
Oh
he
my
had,
God.
because his ego was so bruised. Like it was funny.
And you enjoyed
But he
it.
was mad because he gave me the silent treatment the rest of the night.
You enjoyed that shit.
What
I
the
did
hell?
until
see,
that.
but you
You
needed
like,
that shit.
what the fuck you get
So,
mad
but then
for?
it's like, so am I supposed to just
See?
like fake lose so that I
see, you
couldn't.
should have
No,
made.
you could win, just be nice about it.
Should have made those freaky bets. You know, hey girl.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
Like, you know,
Dog.
he's like, if I
That
win, you
would've
do
been
this.
so
You know,
on
make
point.
it. You make it. Make
Well,
it
he,
like that.
well, he's a
Nah, you
shit
gotta
talker.
do it to each play. Like if I get a touchdown, you gotta do this.
Nah,
If
he's
I-
just a straight up shit talker. Like he has no filter. He
I
gives
knew
no
that.
fucks. He was just like, you're just gonna get your ass beat. Like, all right, just take this L. Like just talking shit like I was a dude.
Shut
I'm
up
like,
and eat
oh,
butt.
okay.
I have a question. Was he like when you was about to lose, was he standing up, like trying to beat you or something like that?
Like we just started the game.
He
Like
pressed start and just quit.
Yeah.
pretty much. Like he
Wait,
was
wait,
like,
wait,
I ain't
wait,
saving this.
wait, hold up.
Oh,
Was he playing before you got on the sticks?
yeah.
Yeah, he was playing.
Probably was losing before you got on.
And he just that was the straw that
I
broke
need
the
somebody's
camel's
ass
back.
to beat. I need to beat somebody so I can feel better.
Or let's just keep it real.
Babe,
he just,
babe,
he
babe,
just
come
wasn't
get
that
on the
good.
sticks.
He wasn't
I'm
good.
trying
at
to
No,
the
beat
he's
your
game.
ass.
he's actually really good, but I don't know what
Obviously
the fuck
not.
happened.
His
Oh,
girl
we
done
might
picked
have-
6 of them. And
We might have to see
Did
Nessa
you-
on
did you
that.
take it all the way back? Because I would have threw the controller too. Like, and she took it all the way back. Look.
He was on all Madden mode. I don't think he was.
So
supposed to be
we
on
might have to see Nessa's on the sticks one of these days.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
gonna
haven't
be- that'd be
even
dope.
played in so long. I don't even have my well, I had the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the Wii. So I had like all those. and
You
then
ain't
I
got the
just
Wii
kind
U,
of
though.
like no, I didn't. But after a while, I just kind of like, with my previous ex, after we broke up, I was just like, okay, you can keep my stuff
that.
for right now,
Yeah.
you know, and yeah, I'll get it
Yeah.
after a while. Never got it back.
Yo,
No, I did get
Uh,
it back actually,
I
but
was about to say, your stuff.
yes,
Well,
that's
for-
another story.
Well, for me, I used to be big on video games like Xbox 360
Mhm.
before I had a kid, you know, and a family. So I stopped playing much because it's very addicting.
Very.
Like it's like if you're like a gambler and you go to the casinos all the time,
Mhm.
like playing a video game a lot is like that because you lose track of time.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
shit you need to
Straight-
get done.
I
You're like,
still
oh,
do that.
especially if you're in a dark room, like a lot of
Aw,
gamers do
man.
it. You look up like, oh shit, it's been like 10 hours and I haven't done shit.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even fucking brush my teeth yet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
Dang.
crazy it would be. So for me, I had to kind of stop. Like I still have my
Yeah.
console, but I just kind of just stopped. But and Joe, I'm
Mhm.
hollering at you.
Hey.
That time going to your house, I played like 2 seasons of NCAA in one
Damn.
sitting.
Damn.
And he was like,
Damn.
"Damn, Zach."
Damn.
Yeah, I think I was Tennessee with Arian Foster, some shit, crazy shit like that. But no, my thing with you know, like trying to set limits, like with your significant other, dude, give her the D first, man, before you start playing anything,
I was
homie.
about to
Because
say.
if you give her the
I
D good, she'll be
agree.
like, yeah, do whatever.
I
Yeah.
approve
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I'm gonna be
message.
over here.
At
Just
the
don't-
same
no,
time,
yeah.
though, at the same time, like, I've had
Oh.
that. I've had.
Yeah.
No,
No, because I don't want to get too off subject.
Yeah, let me
So, yeah,
speak
yeah,
on
go ahead.
the whole cheated aspect. Like you said, from your opinion, you know, you never really got tempted that much, right?
Because I didn't put myself in a position to be tempted.
Okay, I did, but I was still successful on, you know, pulling the Heisman, you know, giving her the
Okay.
stiff arm. But you know, like I used to give myself a certain mentality. You know, it's like, well, I'm with this one for a reason.
Yeah.
So if I was to ever move that other way, I wouldn't be happy like I
Yeah.
am right now. So let me just keep pushing this way.
Mm-hmm.
I used to keep that mentality because it would keep me away from like really
Yeah.
taking a bait or trying to like chase those girls down or whatever.
Yeah. And
And the grass is not always green.
green on the other side.
Exactly.
Water your own damn grass. Fuck it.
And well,
I
for me,
Many times.
for me, you know, like, hey man, I commend y'all. You know, I've succumbed to temptation, not the physical though. Man, when even verbally, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Conversations.
Yep.
you know, and I think sometimes, you know, you get in a rut sometimes, and not with the relationship, more to say, but just in life in general. Maybe things are not going the way you want. You know what I mean? So you kind of try to find, you know, something different, or like I call it FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, you know, sometimes when you're in a relationship and all your homies are single, you're like, fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, they're going out, they're doing this, or, you know, but like you said, you know, you got to look at the pros and cons to everything. Like, if I do this, will I be as happy as I am now? You know what I mean? And I've done some things that I'm not proud of. Not to, like I said, to the physical extent, but, you know, maybe talk, you know, to other, you know, I don't.
But Zach, I got a question, man.
What's up? What's up?
You know, like, as far as, you know, cheating and stuff, have girls ever complimented on your haircut?
Compliment on my haircut?
Yeah. When you step out sometimes and the girl comes up to you and compliments on
like
your haircut.
recently or like long time ago?
Either or.
Because I don't have no hair, bro.
Trick
I mean, but
He's like, trick
either
question?
or, back in the day or now.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah.
Okay, and then who was your barber?
This nigga.
Oh.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was
Segue alert.
Cool.
Okay, all right. So this episode is sponsored by K-Cutz Barbershop, providing exceptional customer service
That's
You
what's
just
up.
got it.
Hey, you
with,
gotta
with
do
a precision haircut. So if you're in the San Diego area, call 619-582-KUTZ to set an appointment and mention that this episode you heard this ad on, which is episode 12, to get $5 off from your first haircut. K-Cutz, changing lives for every cut. Hopefully you're not cheating when you get your hair cut. Like that. But anyway.
Hey.
Oh, and shout out to my other boy CP. Shout out to my other boy CP who be chiseling himself. And if you don't know what chiseling means, that means cutting too. So yeah.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Cheating's a thing, especially now, especially with the internet. You know, you have all these dating sites, you have all these options. You especially got these Instagram girls who is making it staying faithful.
The Explorer button
very,
is very dangerous.
Yes, the Explorer button is very dangerous.
It's evil. Like now, this day and age, it's even worse because you have like the internet with these like different like apps like the Instagram and
that's just the average Joe.
Yeah.
Just think about these athletes who got money, who has resources. That's why that's a whole nother fucking stratosphere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why the fuck are these fucking clickbait artists are still putting up like, this guy cheated on his wife. This dude did that.
Yeah.
I'm like, because one, he's a man, and I hate to use that excuse, but it's kind of true. If you have that testosterone, if he's a very alpha male, ladies, I know you love your alpha males, but alpha males aren't usually like alpha males.
Yeah.
Because they're not usually made for relationships.
Get yourself a beta.
Not
if you're gonna
much of a
complain.
beta. Not too beta.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I'll back you up on why you said that reason.
Because like pure alpha males, they're uncompromising. They go after and get what they want, and they done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alpha males, they can't be tamed, they can't be held down. But there are alpha males who have beta traits that are more suitable for what women need. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you got the leadership of an alpha male, and then you have the beta qualities that will probably keep her around. And then I learned this from Uncle Curry. Credits to Alan Roger Curry. And then you have beta male with alpha traits. And then that, in itself can, that might work for women too. And then you got the total beta male who's just going to be the cuckold of the fucking relationship for the majority of his adult life. So, alpha males, like those are the type of men that women call when they need some dick. Like the type of nigga that you call like, hey, can you
That's all they're good for.
Can you
come
lay the
over
pipe?
here so you
Drop it off on the draws?
Yeah.
Those are the type y'all calling alpha males. If you have a boyfriend who's kind of dominant, you got an alpha male with beta traits. If you have a boyfriend who's kind of beta, but he exhibits some alpha behaviors, like when you piss him the fuck off, that's a beta male with alpha traits. And you got a cuckold dude, that you control the relationship 100%, you got yourself a full total beta male.
No thanks.
So
A
that's
little
why
yacht.
most of these athletes are usually total alpha males, to the lines of beta male with alpha traits, because I heard some athletes still be paying for pussy, and I just never really understood that. I never really understood the fact that if you're a fucking athlete,
what the fuck,
you're on
A-Train?
you're on TV.
Warren Sapp.
You have women throwing themselves
Calling
at you,
them
but yet you're paying for it. Like, bro, you don't have to do that. Like,
You don't.
even average Joes don't really have to do that. You know what I mean?
I don't pay for shit.
So, like, why are you guys doing that? And that's just it's so messy, man. Like, when I think about it, like, even now that I'm 31 and thinking about, like, cheating, like, if I'm in a relationship, that's too much fucking work. You gotta hide this. You gotta be dishonest. It's too, I don't know how y'all niggas do it,
If
man.
you think about it,
It's way too much
maybe
fucking
some of
work.
these athletes, because they grew up, some of them grew up just all through sports.
Yeah,
So
they don't
didn't
have
really
any
have
real
to work
social
for it. They
and
didn't
no
have to
real
be
social
social.
They're not used
interaction
to
with women.
everything's been handed to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like, oh, if this bitch don't want to suck my dick, I'm just
Because
go
a
to the
lot of
club and
athletes,
find this other bitch.
a lot of athletes
Yeah.
can be socially awkward. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they just don't
Tim
know how to
Duncan.
like be in a group setting and talk. You know what I mean? But see, that's a main reason for me, because we're talking about temptation.
Yeah.
I know my temptations, and sometimes my discipline isn't as strong as others. That's why I don't have Instagram, Snapchat. So it's like
Smart man.
an alcoholic. I can't, if there's a beer right here or liquor
That's
right
the
here.
ability to self-assess.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, I can't have it. Like, I know what's going on, like from a third person or, someone else from a third party or whatever. But me, myself, I have a Twitter, but
Yeah.
Twitter to me is like the newspaper now. You just see all
Yeah.
the news that goes on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But
Newsfeed.
nah, not like IG and stuff like that, because I just know myself. It's just on your fingertips, man. And I just can't be around that, for me.
Yeah.
It is sometimes. I mean, yeah, some dudes cheat, for plenty of reasons. Sometimes it just be the fact that what's better than good pussy is new pussy. Some dudes might have that
And
mentality.
ain't
They're
really
like,
the real-
they're
that
like,
ain't
hey
really the real
man.
fact either.
No.
Some dudes be like, oh man, I know I have a good thing at home, but I want to know what she be like. You know what I mean? It's some. You know
I
what
will.
I
I will say.
mean?
I will say.
Yeah.
Some that can't cut it in that motherfucking bedroom.
Yeah.
Have a nigga go looking for something. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
No, then that's another reason too, because it's like, okay, then I actually, if that was about, if the sex was whack, you know what I mean, instead of cheating, probably communicate with that. You know what I'm saying? Try to communicate. It's like, hey, can you do this? This will really gets me in the
Right,
mood.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's where it's a lack of communication when it comes to cheating. But Mark's saying no. Like
I'm shaking my head no because like
have
some
you
of them
tried, or they just
Dog,
like they just don't do
they
that,
stubborn.
or they just like I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, stubborn.
So ladies, hey, I'm
It's
not
like, why
saying
don't you just like it the way I do it? It's like because you don't do it right. That's your week.
and that's the same thing, and it's a two-way street too. It's a two-way
it's a
street.
two-way
Because
street.
it's a two-way street. Because women will say, I just cheat on emotional reasons, which is
yeah.
I'll say
bullshit.
50% true, and the other 50% because the nigga's not performing.
But here's the thing though. Us guys, we're
Uh-huh.
we're vocal about that. Hey, could you do this and that? Like if you tell that to a woman, she's not so quick to be like, like why don't you train your dude to do what you want him to do? No, I just want him to know. Like why won't you just tell him?
Nah,
Kind of like
Yeah.
they don't do that, man. 'Cause I know
That's how
we-
you can
I
tell
know
if your
we would be
relationship is
like-
strong, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Because communication
That's
is
where
key.
I was about to go
Yeah.
to that. Like another reason why my relationship lasted so long and I didn't step out of it is because the relationship I had with my girl. Like I believe the base of the relationship is the strongest part, which is the friendship part. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
you gotta be cool with her. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
y'all gotta be cool with each other where y'all can tell each other anything. And I used to tell her like, tell me the truth even if that shit hurts, because
Yep.
at the end of the day, I will respect you.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it's really real, it won't, deter us away
Yeah.
from each other. We'll
Mhm.
still be together.
You might feel a certain
Yeah.
type of way, but it's
She
not
can
gonna
have-
like
yeah.
have you
And-
leave.
But yeah,
Right.
it's a very difficult thing, especially once that trust is broken.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like when we talk about
definitely.
cheating, so
That's
yeah,
a hard, dude.
that-
That's a hard,
hard
pill to
one to
swallow,
get
though.
Um,
over.
So I've never personally cheated on any of my relationships, but I spoke to someone who has, female. I'm not gonna say her name, but she said she was with her dude for 8 years, and he did her dirty. So it wasn't like justification or like a retaliation, but it was more so like filling a void that wasn't being filled due to him like entertaining other hoes because he had cheated on her first. So she didn't just start cheating on him. She found out he was cheating on her. she was hurt. You know, she was in her place. So
Hurt people.
Yeah. So her mentality was like, fuck me over. I'm going to fuck you over 10 times harder. But the thing is, you're not going to know about it. And he never knew about it.
That's the thing. Like dudes, like when they
business.
cheat,
cold-blooded.
they're kind of, for the most part,
men are messy.
They're messy.
Okay,
They're
They
sloppy
are.
with it.
All right.
Female, yeah, go ahead.
Let me speak from my experience of cheating. I've cheated once, and it was because I didn't want to be in a relationship no more. Now it sounds
So that was your
sounds
out.
whack. Like I tried to find a reason to get out, right? Like me and Miss Anonymous got into it once before, and she's talking mad shit like, you think I need you or something. I'm like, oh, peace.
Damn.
So I took 2 weeks off of her, and I realized I want to be single. I actually genuinely didn't want her no more.
Right.
But I got to talking to one of my cousins and stuff. He in a good relationship with his, so he's like, man, maybe you should rethink that. Just go talk to her. We get back together. Maybe another week go by. I'm still not into it no more. And
Right.
I'm the type of person, I'd rather go tell you first, leave you alone, and then go about my business. And I tried to on 3 different occasions with her, and she would always like start bawling and crying and try to like keep me around. And,
Yeah, that's when things get unhealthy. Because she's depending on you now.
Yeah.
And I was slipping because I took a cousin over to this female crib, and the female that he was fucking with, her friend was somebody I knew for like years that I used to work with and shit, and we clicked, and I never fucked with her because of that, because I'm like, dude, I'm scared of that. Let me stay away from her. So ended up at the wrong place, wrong time, opportunity. Yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Temptation.
This is cheating.
Yeah.
I can't just call her, hey, it's over, click, and then get to it like J. Cole. Like,
yeah, I was thinking that.
Hey,
too,
what's
you
good?
said that.
I can't do that. So, and at the same time, I was like, man, but I'm not in it no more. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to lay her down and then go break it off with the other one. But when I did break it off, I told her, I was like, this is what happened. I'm sorry.
So you felt that that was
Not
the thing, that the action you needed to take in order for her to really let you go, to let it to solidify like it's really over.
Well, for me, I didn't really use it as that. It just ended up that way.
Yeah.
It was like,
it just happened to be that way.
Fuck, what can I do?
Yeah.
I've never cheated, but I've gotten cheated on twice. I've been in 4 relationships, so 2 of them I knew about being cheated on. The others I don't know, still question mark. But all of them that broke up with me and cheated on me, like after a few years, they like hit me with that closure and that I apologize, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, but they never like asked to get back with me because I guess they kind of knew like my worth. Yeah. But the fact that they acknowledged, like, damn, I fucked up, and like, you're a rare breed. I was just like, okay, cool, that's what's up. But that's why I've been single for 4.5 years, because I'm like, I don't know, it's hard to,
That's why, man. You really gotta, in the heat of the moment, man. Just that one instant to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, Zach.
Oh yeah, man.
I just want to go ahead and let's start this experiment that we've been doing. We're gonna call it the hot seat segment. We try to call it. We called it Truth and Truth from last week.
Wait, can I say one thing?
Oh,
really quick?
one more thing
just real
before
quick.
the hot seat segment.
Sorry, I seen this meme. I've seen it a few times, but I just seen it recently. The what do you call it? The comment said, "Hey ladies, it's playoff time. So make sure he eats good, got some Henny in his cup, and suck his dick while his favorite team is playing. Thank me later." And the meme,
awesome.
but the meme was, I don't know, I'm sure you guys seen it. Women that don't cook, clean, or suck dick always ask, where are all the good men? The good men just finished eating dinner and they're relaxing in a clean house, about to get their dick sucked. So what do you guys feel about that?
That's awesome.
Lovely.
She's
lovely.
accurate.
That's fucking
She's
awesome.
100%
man.
accurate.
That's
Give
fucking
that
even
woman a
JP
gold
said not in
star.
agreement. That's fucking awesome.
JP,
You know what I mean?
where the fuck is she at?
So
Where's she at?
So we're gonna start off with this hot seat segment.
Hey.
Anybody, nothing is safe, so anybody can ask any question they want to,
Truth.
and we have to come as very honest and 100 with our answers.
All right.
There's nothing safe.
Hashtag truth or truth.
Hashtag truth or truth segment. So audience, just let us know if you like this segment. We could just experiment with it for a couple of episodes. Let us know if you guys want to make this a permanent staple on here. So, and you guys can interact as well.
Yeah.
You can send
Y'all
your
ask
questions to jigisuppodcast@gmail.com
Gig
or
with the jig.
hashtag gig with the jig and send us questions that way for the hot seat segment. And then we'll go ahead and answer to 100. So who wants to start this off first?
You go
Well,
ahead,
warming
Marco.
up.
I don't, you know.
I
Flip
don't know,
a coin.
flip a coin. I remember
Okay,
Kinley
ref.
had a question, but then he
Oh.
wanted to tell Nessa. Remember
Go
last
ask
week?
me.
Onside
Remember,
kick.
Ask
remember
me.
that question that you
Hit her with the
wanted
onside kick.
You wanted to give Nessa, but Nessa was like, I'm too hungry. I
Go
didn't
get
wanna
me.
eat."
What
Remember?
question you got? Let go.
You don't even remember? Damn it, Kinley. You don't remember the episode.
The mic is
Anyway.
on.
I was about to turn the mic towards you, bruh. Go ahead.
Is this thing on?
I don't
How
know.
you not gonna know
How
the
you gonna
question
not
you
remember
was
your
gonna
own
ask?
question that you were trying to ask me to get me back?
No, I was trying to get him because you.
Yeah, but I thought
I don't know the question. It was just that.
Anyway, we gotta ask a question.
Blue light special.
All right, so
Truth or truth, Mark?
Go ahead.
I'm easy. All right.
Shoot your shot.
Did you get some ass in Vegas last week?
Nah, I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing.
Did you try?
Oh yeah.
As you should.
Diligently.
Diligently. Okay.
There's a lot of women out there that can dance. So
Okay.
Shout out to y'all.
Ooh.
All right.
Who's next?
Who is next?
Dun, dun, dun.
Or you can ask it in the group
Wait,
form.
hold up. Truth
Uh-oh.
or truth, Nessa?
Hell.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we
clap
go.
back.
When your ass was in Texas, did you get some?
Get some what? Let's elaborate.
Are you kidding me?
Nah. Break it down to the core, homie, to the
got
point that
to.
she's cornered.
Let's go.
Do it, Mark.
I'm
Do it,
ready.
him easy.
I'm used to getting back
Do
up
it for
in
the
corner.
culture. For the
Did
culture.
you get backed up in the corner? Did you get pinned down?
No.
I have to ask specific
Yes,
questions.
plees.
Did you
Oh.
have sex? Let me ask you that.
I did, and it was enjoyable. And I do it again and again and again.
Got a girl.
It was.
I just wanted to ask that one too.
It was a man. It was a
okay.
man.
Zach got a
Okay.
question.
Go ahead, Zach.
Oh.
Truth or truth?
Who?
With or without a condom?
I have to. You know me.
Wait a minute.
I have to.
Wait a minute. That's that plead the fifth face. You can't do that.
Yeah, please.
Nah,
don't
fuck out of here.
No condom. She went raw dog, y'all. Oh, she went raw dog.
What
Hey.
are those?
She went raw
Hey.
dog.
Hey,
Hey, it
hey,
happens.
I'm proud of you.
I know you are.
He said,
Oh, she went raw dog.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh.
It's lit.
My face is hot right now.
It's lit.
what had
She went
happened
raw
was-
dog.
Yeah.
She went
So what
raw
did
dog.
had happened was
Huh?
what happened? Lost in
What
the sauce.
didn't happen?
Dead
Ooh,
wrong.
what didn't happen?
Lost in the
Oh.
sauce. Dead wrong.
Oh,
I'm
I
hot,
ain't
you
stopping
guys.
now.
She's hot.
Hey,
Call
I
that in the
promote
bush
safe
again.
sex, you guys. I
You
promote
can't even
safe
say that
sex.
straight. Got stroked out.
We ain't got no
We
condom
get- I know.
sponsorships. The fuck? We ain't got no condom sponsorships.
But
Unless
if
you
we
got some
did,
sponsors.
he's a Trojan. Or no, I'm sorry,
wait.
he's a Magnum. Just saying. Okay,
Say.
next.
But oh man,
Hey.
Ghost
Oh.
rapper.
That's what's up,
Go
though.
Who's
rapper.
next?
Who's next? Anyone else? Any
The
questions?
hot seat. I really
Hot
got
seat?
hot.
Yeah,
Like,
she-
for
That's
real.
what's
real.
up.
She burned
Good
up.
job.
So
Zach with the
so
question.
M easy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Truth or true? Are you excited about getting called out?
Hell yeah, man. I'm jittery over here.
He said
Giggity.
jittery.
Jittery.
Giggity.
Gig. You hear that?
Giggity.
I hope you listen to this episode.
Miss
'cause-
Anonymous.
Miss
Oh, she
Anonymous.
listening. She's
Ooh-wee.
about that hashtag pod life.
Oh, she about that
Hey.
pod life.
Hey,
But she
hey,
want
look,
that
look, look.
tripod
I
life.
hope hey, look, I hope you can do dick squats. I love those. I hope you can do those, man.
Oh,
That'd
boy.
be dope.
Live right
That'd
there.
be dope.
He said
You know
that'd be
what I'm saying?
dope.
You know how I said it all
Live
like
right
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Hey,
Tryna-
on
I'm
the-
Wait,
tryna
who
move
got
some
Marco? Someone
furniture.
got to get Marco. Somebody got to get Marco.
You the best person to do it.
Oh shit! Here we go. Come on. Bring it. Bring it.
Let's see.
Anybody got one for Marco?
Come on. Come on.
Marco been walking around light footed right now, so
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to
He
throw a
been,
question
he been
at him.
under the radar.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm just hella basic. You know what I mean? I ain't doing
He's
shit.
laying back.
He ain't
He's
met.
not on tour, ladies. So
I'm not on tour. I ain't doing
Nah, yet.
Not yet. But soon.
He gotta get more matches on the swipe.
Yeah.
Swipe. Was it swipe
LA
left or
trip,
right?
So, ladies, if you're in the LA area.
shit. Yeah, man. LA
might.
girls, man. They
See,
love
there
me
you
out
go.
there. They love
Hey
me
man,
out
we
there.
need to go back. We need to take a trip up to Sacktown though.
You need to check it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that
okay.
Yeah,
All right
yeah.
then.
So-
Truth,
truth-
what's Sacktown?
Sacktown. How you doing out there, Miss Anonymous?
Hey.
You met her out
It was
here,
nice
right?
meeting you out here in San Diego.
Uh,
Oh, sunny San Diego.
from the
And,
619 to
you
the
know,
916.
on a night-
all right.
The nightclub scene at F6.
Okay.
Six.
Yeah.
Sacktown Kings.
Got the
Yes.
I got those digits.
Hey.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And long kiss goodnight.
Oh, kiss
Wait,
it
wait,
goodnight.
what lips?
Huh?
Which
Ooh,
lips?
what lips though?
The ones on top. I ain't gonna, just-
Okay.
The ones on top.
All
Yeah, I
right.
ain't-
But do you
okay.
trying to kiss the ones on the bottom too?
Nah, I was trying to choke those out. Stroke those lips out.
Truth
Aw.
or truth, Marco?
Oh. All right.
She make the best.
I ain't safe.
He said I
Nothing
ain't
is
safe.
Have
Nothing.
you ever
Have I ever?
smashed a female that you know that your boy smashed before?
Oh
Whether
my
it be past,
God.
present, or future, or no future, but past or present.
Past or present that the homie smashed?
hmm
I can proudly say, fuck no.
Well then.
Okay.
I can proudly say, fuck no, I haven't. Because, you know, I have a moral compass and I believe in the bro code.
Hey man, it can happen on accident.
Yeah.
Believe
Well, have
me,
you
I
smashed somebody
know.
and later on found out that they smashed the homie?
No, because you guys know I don't really fuck local.
That's true.
Hey man, I'm in LA, so you know.
Yeah, and Mark is Mark, so M Easy, you know, you never
Hey.
know.
But every time I show a picture of a girl, and Easy don't know
True,
her.
true.
So true.
I know.
Yeah.
Not all of them. No.
All right. Nah.
Y'all can give it to me, man.
Oh,
It's all good.
Calling it.
It's all
Zach.
good.
Hey, truth or truth.
All
You
right.
really sparked the no condom movement.
Who?
Well, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, what really sparked the no condom movement, man? Just the raw dog lifestyle.
Savage life, like
Man,
Oh,
just
hell.
me and Jason, homie. We'll always,
the
Jason.
jankiest, huh?
yeah, we'll always be like, our like inside joke was like, I don't like he'd be like, oh, I just smashed this chick. I'm like, dude, you hit it raw though, right? Yeah, you are. And then he'd be like, yeah. So that was always the thing, you know what I mean? And then we just really turned it into fruition. Like, nah, we're really hitting it raw. It just kind of came. And to me, like sometimes condoms just fucks
Shit.
up the mood. Like you know, you're about to get into it and just like, fuck, let me go get this condom real quick. It's like, damn, nah,
Yeah, that
fuck
shit
that. I'm
be
just gonna
fucking
get a
up.
few strokes in. But then the few strokes turn into like, I'm just up in it. I don't
Hey.
even reach for a condom. So. That's
I
just
feel
how
it.
I roll,
Lost
man.
it.
You
Okay.
know,
Hey,
I
but
got,
if-
kids.
If
but,
you're
you know.
having sex though, like with multiple people, maybe not
Yeah.
at one point in time, then
Well,
you
I-
really need to.
Well,
shop.
I
Not
got
you,
more
of
like
course,
that
but-
later on in life with my significant
Well,
other.
of
But I know
course.
my
Pass.
Yeah.
no, my past I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that reckless. But if I knew what I knew now about going raw, I probably would have been way more reckless.
Oh,
and it
hell.
would've been really, really bad. You know,
I
Man,
was.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
You was what?
Last couple of bodies
I was
Reckless?
too reckless.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
know
mean, I
this
got
one
some.
right here.
hey,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
test
Oh
yourself.
my God.
You gotta
I ain't
test
gonna
I
lie.
yourself.
would, dude.
But-
I already
Go
know.
ahead. Truth or
I already
truth?
know one of the.
What you
Uh
gonna
oh.
say?
Uh oh.
I
Go
don't want
ahead.
to because I already know the answer. I'm
Just
not going.
say
But-
it.
but
Come
I can
on.
share
But
with
we
the
may
world.
not know it.
Okay. Speaking of what you just said.
Okay.
Truth or truth? Have you ever fell asleep in it?
Of course I have. I fell asleep in it.
With no condom.
But no condom on. That's dangerous. Fellas, don't ever
He
do
said
that
that's
in your
dangerous.
entire
I
fucking
fell
life.
asleep in it before. Man.
Even
That
me,
shit-
a pull-out king myself, could succumb to
Said
that
pull
shit.
out.
Pull out
king.
king. Hashtag.
Hashtag pull-out
No.
king.
Hashtag pull out.
But yeah, man. Sometimes you get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? It just, you just want to just chill, marinate in it.
He said
Man,
marinade.
that
And
shit
then
keep
you
Hey,
you
just-
but
warm
we
at night.
promote
You know,
safe sex,
I
y'all.
dozed off.
I do.
I dozed off,
don't.
and I woke up and I realized I was still in there, and I just had to get the fuck out.
And
sure
then get the fuck back in.
It's like, oh, we already fucking
but
smashed
that was
without
crazy.
it. Let's
But
go.
Right.
but yeah, on that note, I just want to let people know, hit up our social handles, Twitter at Jig Is Up Pod, Instagram Jig Is Up Podcast. I know website the Jig Is Up podcast.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud. Hit the like button, repost, leave a comment, anything and everything. As far as feedback, like I said, subscribe to any platform that you have. What else, man? Any last minute shout outs?
I want to say R.I.P. to Prince.
Yeah.
Prince,
Yeah, R.I.P.
China.
R.I.P.
And
to
China.
to Prince, the ninth wonder of the world herself, China.
WWE's finest.
You know what I mean? Hopefully they'll put her in the WWE Hall of Fame now. Now they will do it.
I have a
You know.
question.
All right, one more question.
Who's going to warm my seat next week since I won't be here?
Are
Are you guys gonna have a special guest, or one of
I
y'all
don't
gonna
know.
step up to the plate?
I don't know.
Hey,
We don't know.
Kmart.
You will just have to tune in to the next exciting episode of the Jig Is Up podcast.
but y'all already know my rule about females.
Next
Oh,
time
boy.
on
Y'all
Dragon
already
Ball
know.
Z.
Well, anyway, if you enjoy listening to this podcast as much as we love making it, because we do what we love and love what we do, and if you're not being your motherfucking self, I just got one thing to say. The jig is up.
Is
And we
up.
out.
Go raw, please, everyone.
Go
Procreate,
wrong.
procreate.
And call me Maya, because I know we
Oh.
taste
No,
good
no.
for each
Oh,
other.
challenge accepted.
You know what I mean?
No,
I know vegan women
don't
are very
listen to
nutritious,
anything that he's saying right
and
now.
I'm a vegan man, and
I'm
very
your
nutritious.
conscience.
Maya, I will go on you raw. Don't
Hey,
follow me.
hey, hey!